fishing friends, to another adventure. All right, guys, we're up on the big lake today, and we are going to do the spinnerbait challenge. That's all I'm going to throw, see what we catch. This is a battle baits spinner, small, fits in the palm of your hand. This has got a Colorado, some have willows. I tied off a little bit of with some braid, tied off that little channel up there to close it off. I got like a little speed clip on there. I use speed clips once in a while. I do tie directly to these also, but I don't mind using the clip. I've got the Victory here, so paired up with a loose speed spin, and we're gonna try to complete this challenge. So I've completed the jerkbait challenge, I've completed the crankbait challenge. It took me 2 tries to complete the lipless crankbait challenge. Now we're going to see if we can complete this one. The thing I like about these spinnerbaits is they're heavy. And with the spinnerbait, I usually don't crank it too quick. A lot of guys burn it, but I like to do just a steady little crank and then I'll stop it. Steady little crank and then I'll stop it. I'm starting off with black because it is super early in the morning. And we do have some cloudy skies. But I love fishing this point. It's like a highway. Although we're on a lake, there's just fish come through here non-stop. I'll move up and down the rocks a little bit here and there, but they'll move through here non-stop. I don't throw spinnerbaits like I used to anymore, but man, this was the first, spinnerbaits were the first lure that I really started to throw as a kid. Once I moved off of live bait and worms, and I caught a lot of pike on a spinnerbait and some bass. Yeah, that just looks epic in the water, guys. Sun's starting to peek out just a little bit. Some people just burn it. I don't ever burn it. I'll just crank kind of slow, pause, crank, pause. Yep, that looks good in the water. There's one time where I was throwing a spinner, guys, and it hit on the fall. It was a pike, of course. Look at these guys are going out to fish a tournament. I'm in some cabbage is what that is. The wind is out of the north, so a little bit different feel today. people on the fishing pier, not many. Alright guys, switching it up. This one's more of a willow leaf pattern. Let's see if I can get through the sketchiness here. There we go. Great thing about these is that they cast like a bullet. How's a fish just not waiting to crush this thing? And that looks good. Yeah, you can bomb cast it way out there. Let me know if you guys ever use these before. I've got kind of a, it's not avocado, it's oh, I can't think of the name of it, but it's geez Louise, one of those Kalins, unique colors they've got. It's a 5-inch. But let me know if you've used either those Kalins or those spinnerbaits before. Absolutely sick down there. How are fish just not absolutely crushing this? We did have a bit of a cool front come through, so it may be bugging them a little. I got a couple other spinners, but for the most part, the selection of colors, these are it. I've got 4 of them total. And I love putting the Kalins as a trailer. Right in here close, guys, about a foot out. Right there. Is this a little spotted bass? No, it's a largie. For a minute I thought it was ooh, he's got a crawfish down in there. Check it out. See it? He's been eating crawfish. Check that out, that is cool. There he is. Spinnerbait challenge success. Boy, he was hungry. You could tell they're fattening it up for the fall. There it is, right there. With the Kalins. Boom, just right out here. Coming in along the rocks, he was looking for something to munch on, and he got it. So I think these rocks go out a little bit further, so I'm just running it right along there. I've had some snags there before, so I'm definitely thinking that they come up along. So if they come up along the rocks hunting for stuff. For a minute I thought it was a white bass, and I thought it was a spotted bass. Alright, so we accomplished the spinnerbait challenge. I'm going to show you another color real quick that I got that I paired up with the Kalins. It's a bluegill color. I'll switch that in just a minute. Yeah, he just came shooting out. Part of it's because where the wind is blowing right into here. So whatever minnows and junk in and along here are close. It's getting washed in here. All right, let me switch to the other color. I got to show you that one. That one looks pretty cool. Here's this one. It is. I call this one the Wounded Bluegill. It's got a little bit of red in there. Nice willow. Looks really good in the water. Check that out. I don't know if you can see that. All right, so let's run this through here. See what we come up with. See, I can feel the rocks down there. These rocks must shoot out a decent amount. So it's like a little highway and underwater point there. That's cool. So I got the spinnerbait challenge done. Now I gotta figure out what's the next one. What do you guys think? The hair jig challenge? Ooh, that one may be kind of hard to do. This for sure feels like a line of rocks going out. Let's see how far over it goes, how wide it is. I don't feel anything there. So it's just weird, it just stretches right out dead ahead. So whenever they constructed this to provide water for the DFW area, it's almost like it's a little wing dam, but there's no current, you know what I mean? See there, I can feel the rocks. Man, that'd be awesome if there's just a big bass just cruising along there. But I gotta figure out what the next one's gonna be. A hair jig challenge. Or I could do a Ned rig challenge. Micro crankbait challenge. I was thinking about that one. I had a fish right there, guys. There was no way that was rocks. That was just whack. That was a heavy thump and nothing to show for it. This is also my review of this minigun by Battle Baits. Such a great spinner. They're not very big, but they're sturdy. They're stout with that wire. The blades they put on there are phenomenal. It's good stuff. So if you haven't used them, get out there and check them out. Now this is the thing, very good company. These things are great, but you can see why they're sold out all the time. Golly. Look at that. Boy, with that K-length, that just adds a little more to it. If you keep your eyes peeled on eBay, you can get some good deals on K-lengths. Now, what do I do for the retrieve on this? I'll do a steady, not too fast, and then I'll just kill it, fire it up again, kill it. So you can burn it. I know I got a lot of, and there's times where I burn it, and I got a lot of friends, that's all they do is just burn a spinnerbait. That's the only way they'll fish it. And they catch fish. It's just not quite my style. And really, a fish, all it has to do is just 2 pumps of the tail, and it's gonna catch up to it. It's the smaller fish that they really have to put the work in to get it. But yep, these are gonna get my seal of approval, my thumbs up. Remember guys, I'm not affiliated with anybody. So if I like a lure, I like a lure. I'll tell you about it. If I can't stand it, then I'll tell you that I don't like it just as much. Man, that looks absolutely phenomenal. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for me with this latest challenge, the spinnerbait challenge. So I gotta give 2 thumbs up to those spinnerbaits, the minigun. Man, those things are awesome. Go check them out, Battle Baits. And now I gotta figure out what the next review is gonna be, or next challenge is gonna be. So let me think about that. Could be hair jigs, could be Ned rig, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate all the support. Until next time, I will see you then. Bye-bye. Now get out there and get your lures wet.